Coming up in today's video is the takedown of my 12-week mini braids that I've been using to grow my natural hair long, healthy and strong. I'll be giving you lots of information on taking down mini braids after such a long period of time, as well as talking you through some common issues and solutions of using this as a long-term protective style to grow your natural hair. Let's get into today's video. Welcome or welcome back to all my new and returning subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you stopping by my channel and checking out my content. Thank you so much. First, it's worth pointing out how fast the 12 weeks have flown by, and really reflecting on how much we can actually achieve within 12 weeks. The second part 2 to this, will be a personal growth video talking about the 12-week year and what we can actually achieve in 12 weeks, telling you that it's not too late to set goals and to achieve them before December 2023. So look out for part 2. So as you know, 3 months ago, 12 weeks ago, I installed mini braids on my natural hair to grow it long, healthy and strong. I've been talking to you about how this simple method can help you to achieve long hair with consistency week by week. I've shown you my routine and my regimen, showing you that really simple routine of installing braids, maintaining them through washing and moisturizing can really grow your natural hair. And you can see, even as I take these down, just how much growth I've received. In my previous video, I showed you where I use henna to strengthen my natural hair in order to take it through this rigorous process of takedown. So you want to watch that as well if you are coming to the end of a long-term protective style, how something like henna can add protein to your hair to make it strong enough to be able to take down. So here are my braids. I think they look really good for 12 weeks. And if it wasn't for some of the issues that I'll highlight in this video later on, I would have kept them in for longer because they were really looking quite well. For having been washed all of this time, I think they still look quite good. So the first con of wearing mini braids on your natural hair is frizz. And as I show you along the length of my hair, you can really see the individual hairs sticking out of my hair. The second issue you might incur is your ends. You might have them where it's trying to form that curl. You might have that curl turn into a knot and you might have to cut your hair. So I have given you the pros of wearing mini braids. Do watch them. They far outweigh the cons, but it wouldn't be complete if I didn't give you the cons of wearing mini braids on my natural hair for such a long period of time. The next issue you may receive is losing hair along your edges, so losing your edges. And I've talked to you, given you videos about taking care of your edges. You can check that out on my channel to show you how to take care of your edges. Simply just moisturize it and it should be okay. And then also you might find your hair locking together, fusing together, or as I call them, bridge braids. So if you are going to be wearing mini braids as a long-term protective style, look out for some of these common issues, and there are solutions to them. You could redo your hair after so many weeks, probably after 6 weeks, to avoid bridge braids. For your ends, just moisturize them, keeping on top of your routine and regimen, and really also moisturizing your edges. Try not to pull your hair too much back in certain styles. And also the final issue is really around shrinkage. But as I said, that the cons much smaller than the pros, and for me it's going to be mini braids all the way. After 12 weeks my hair is still even okay to wear out like this. I will say, after wearing these mini braids for longer and longer, I'm actually trying and thinking about sister locking my hair, but that is for another video. So also one of the issues you want to look out for is a build up, certainly along the nape of your hair. I've got a whole video covering how to take care of your nape when wearing mini braids, so you want to also check that out to make sure that you don't have too much build up, and when it comes to take down, then you lose your nape. And next thing is the growth, where your hair grows and then attaches to the actual hair that was there before the new growth, especially if you are transitioning or if your hair is weak for whatever reason. Be very careful when taking it down because you might actually lose hair there at that demarcation line. If this is your first time here, welcome. Do hit the subscribe button. Also like this video and leave me a comment to let me know that you are new here. And also check out the playlist section of my channel. For about 2.5 years now, I've been making natural hair content here on YouTube, giving you very, very simple methods of growing your natural hair. No expensive products, nothing like that. Just simple natural hair care you will find on Simply Shev. I've got playlists on how to grow your natural hair in 2023. I've also got how to grow your natural hair in 2022, packed with lots of information. I've also got how to grow your natural hair in mini twists. I've made a 3-part playbook, if you like, on taking care of your hair in mini braids. And I've also got all my mini braids challenges week by week, showing you what my hair looks like each week. So check out my playlist section. Plenty of videos, over 300 videos here on my channel teaching you how to grow your natural hair. I guess another con of wearing mini braids for such a long time is a takedown. Now, after wearing your hair for such a long period of time, your hair will start to fuse together. With the length of my hair, almost waist length, and also with the size of my braids, I knew this was going to take a long time. But with the added sort of complexity of it fusing together after 12 weeks, you will need to set aside a lot of time to take this down. And this really took me between 4 days and a whole week to take down. So try not to rush through this process, because if you do, you will lose a lot of hair. If they took you almost a week to put in, you probably need to set aside the same amount of time to take them down. But think of all of the time that you gained back over the last 3 months of wearing mini braids on your natural hair. It saved you a lot of time. So now it's come to this final point of actually handling them. Please handle them with care. My tool of choice for takedown is this long tooth orange comb we can really get to. And as you can see, I'm using my finger as a guide, showing the comb where to go to. Once my hair gets to a knot or a tangle, I stop, I use my hand, and then I use the comb where I face some resistance. But primarily it's my hand and this comb. I'm not roping through my hair, I'm not combing through my hair. I'm simply just feeling my hair and being very, very gentle with takedown. I want to retain all of the length that I've grown over the last 12 weeks, and that will depend on how I treat my hair at this point. Once I get to the bit where there's a lot of build-up, you can see right there is the point where it would first start to lock. I kind of put the comb in it several times, and you can see it's facing resistance from the comb and my hand. I could have given my hair like more of a damp to do this. I don't really like to handle my hair when it's wet. That is a personal choice. You can add olive oil to help to take this down a lot simpler. But as I said, I was quite confident to take this down because of the henna treatment not too long ago. Also, I do go off camera a lot. This video is very short. As I said, this took me almost a week. When I got to the point where it was a lot of build-up, I did go ahead and really soak my hair in water to release my hair from that build-up. So take as much time, stand before the mirror, and listen to what your hair is saying to you when you're taking this down, in order not to lose any hair at all. I do want to hear from all my lovely ladies in the challenge. Please do let me know what week you're on, if you've just installed mini braids, and how you're finding any week in the challenge. I hope you've enjoyed this series. There will be another mini braids challenge coming up soon. I am going to do part 2 of this one and take it down, stretch it, wash it, all of that, so you can actually see my hair length. I've got all of those videos to put out, and at the end of that, my hair will be going back straight into mini braids. So look out for a mini braids challenge. I'm hoping by the end of July. So I've got a lot of editing to do, but I really want to film a lot of content for you over the summer to really inspire you to grow your natural hair. I believe I'll be doing mini braids on my natural hair for a long time based on the results. It's such a simple, easy way to grow your natural hair, and anyone can do it. If you can braid, you can mini braid, and you can maintain them week by week like myself, or whatever is easier for you. You don't have to make them this small. Whatever works best for you and your schedule or your regimen. It is your natural hair, and by taking control of our natural hair journey, we can grow our natural hair to whatever length that we want to. As you know, I've never had long hair before. My hair is on the lower density side, so really growing up my natural hair is a personal challenge to myself, to let me know that I can grow it out and to inspire other ladies that may be in the same category. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoy this video talking to you about the cons of wearing mini braids, from the knots at the end, to the bridge braids, to the build up, to losing your edges. However, all of the benefits, the growth, the retention, the thickness of your hair far outweighs those cons. And for all the cons I've given you a solution. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Look forward to plenty more coming up. Look forward to the reveal of the new length and thickness of my hair. I'm so excited to show you that. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care and God bless you.